McConnell's remarks on the Senate floor was his first response to a letter sent by Democratic Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calling for 4 witnesses. Among them, the acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney and former National Security Advisor John Bolton to testify when the Senate trial begins in early January. But these seem increasingly unlikely even before the two sides in the Senate have agreed a framework for the trial.
Maybe the House's public proceedings have left the Democratic leader with the same impression they've left many of us. That from everything we can tell, House Democrats' slapdash impeachment inquiry has failed to come anywhere near the bar for impeaching a duly elected president, let alone removing him for the first time in American history. And so those who have been eagerly hoping for impeachment are starting to scramble.
White House staff, including Bolton and Mulvaney, ignored invitations or subpoenas from House investigators to testify during the impeachment inquiry, threatening to challenge those in court, thereby dragging out the process, a point not lost on McConnell, who questioned why Democrats didn't see the court process through.
What House Democrats have assembled appears to be woefully inadequate to prove what they want to allege. So now, the Senate Democratic leader would apparently like our chamber to do House Democrats' homework for them. He wants to volunteer the Senate's time and energy on a fishing expedition to see whether his own ideas could make Chairman Schiff's sloppy work more persuasive than Chairman Schiff himself bothered to make it.
Democrats believe that not calling the White House officials, who have direct knowledge of the president's dealings with Ukraine, would raise pertinent questions as to what the president might be hiding.
To engage a trial without the facts coming out is to engage in a cover-up. To conduct a trial without the facts is saying we're afraid. We have something to hide. To conduct a trial without relevant witnesses who haven't been heard from, to just rehash the evidence presented in the House just doesn't make any sense. If Leader McConnell doesn't hold a full and fair trial, the American people will rightly ask, what are you, Leader McConnell, and what is President Trump hiding?
Democrats will vote on 2 articles of impeachment when the House convenes on Wednesday. The charge sheet will focus on 2 issues. 1, an abuse of power in relation to the president allegedly pressurizing Ukraine to investigate a political opponent, and obstruction of Congress during the impeachment inquiry, where the White House refused to cooperate through witness testimony or document sharing with the House investigators. Democrats have indicated they will demand votes by all senators on whether to call witnesses and subpoena documents in the trial, but face a Republican majority that would have to see unlikely defections for that to happen. Sherwin Bricepies, SABC News, New York.